Good morning, dear students. In the last class, we are discussed about the natural indicators. That is litmus, turmeric, and China rose. How they will affect on acids and bases. I given the one tabular column in that name of acid and effect on litmus paper, and effect on turmeric paper, effect on China rose. Okay. With the China rose, if it is acid means it will be changes into the dark pink. If it is base means it will be changed into green. In the same way, turmeric indicator, it will be changes the base solution into red, and acidic solution there is no any change. And litmus paper, the acidic solution means it will be changed, it will be turns red. Basic solution means it will be turns blue. Okay. By the activity we are understood. Now today I am going to discuss about the acid rain. Generally, sometimes we are heard this word acid rain. What is the mean by acid rain? How it will be formed the acid rain? And sometimes also we are also watching in the rainy season. Sometimes acid rains will be there. Okay, acid rain means acid rains or acid rain. So acid rain is very important. Okay, the rain containing excess of acids is called acid rain. The rain containing excess of acids is called acid rain. Okay, we know the pH values, pH scale. pH scale value is 0 to 14. 0 to 7 is acids, below 7 pH value is acids, above 7 pH value is bases. And what about the 7? Exactly 7 solutions are neutral solutions. Okay, so acid rain contains their pH value below 2 to 3 only. Below 5 up to 5 only. Okay, what is the definition of acid rain? Rain containing excess of acid is called acid rain. The rain containing excess of acids, the rain containing excess of acids is called acid rain. Okay, this is a definition of acid rain. If it is rain containing excess of acids is called acid rain. The rain becomes acidic because of CO2, SO2, NO2, which are released into air as a pollutants. Okay, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, these are released into air as a pollutants. They dissolve in raindrops to form carbonic acid, sulfuric acid, and nitric acid respectively. Okay, how it will be formed the acid rain? The rain becomes acidic because of CO2, SO2, and NO2. CO2 means carbon dioxide, SO2 means sulfur dioxide, NO2 means nitrogen dioxide. Which are released into air as pollutants. They dissolve in raindrops dissolving raindrops to form carbonic acid, sulfuric acid, and nitric acid. To form carbonic acid, sulfuric acid, and nitric acid. Okay. So how acid rain will be formed? The rain becomes acidic because of carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide. These are released into air as pollutants. Okay, they are dissolved in the raindrops to form carbonic acid, sulfuric acid. Carbon dioxide dissolved in raindrop, it will be form the carbonic acid. Sulfur dioxide, it will be dissolved in raindrops, it will be form sulfuric acid. And NO2, nitrogen dioxide also, it will be dissolved in raindrops, it will be form nitric acid. Okay, these are the responsible for acid rain. Okay, acid rain can cause damage to buildings and historical monuments, plants and animals. Already we know in the previous class also we are discussed. You already learnt about that. Acid rain will be damage the buildings and animals and plants and historical monuments. Anything is there means this is also will be damaged. Historical monuments, plants and animals. Okay. Big buildings, for suppose historical monuments means Taj Mahal is there. Taj Mahal, due to the acid rain, the upper layer of the shining will be damaged. Okay, acid rain can cause damage to buildings, historical monuments, plants and animals. Okay, acid rain can damage the buildings, historical monuments, plants and animals. Okay, this is about the acid rain. How can you define the acid rain? The rain containing excess of acids is called acid rain. The rain becomes acidic because of carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide will be dissolved in raindrops and to form carbonic acid, sulfuric acid and nitric acid. Okay, acid rain can damage the buildings, historical monuments, plants and animals.